to Unedited. The topic for today is jealousy. My name is Nanibel Salazar. And before I start talking about jealousy, I want to make the distinction between being jealous and being envious. Those are two different emotions and they're usually mistaken from one another. So, what is envy? People tend to say, I am jealous because you have that great relationship with your husband or wife, or I am jealous because you are so pretty or handsome, or I'm jealous because you went on that awesome trip and I can't afford it. So in reality, that has nothing to do with jealousy. That's a very low emotion called envy. And it destroys a lot of relationships and it makes you feel very unhappy for not having the things that someone else has. Now, jealousy implies a third party in the equation. What is it? When you really feel so insecure because your love partner can be taken away by a third party, or when you highly suspect that your husband or wife or your love partner is cheating on you and is being unfaithful or is flirting with somebody else and you are afraid that you can lose your love partner for somebody else. So sometimes jealousy is very justified because we feel worried that we might lose that relationship that we love so much for a third party, and that's normal. That's part of human nature. But then again, when jealousy goes out of control, and let me explain that, there are people that are just constantly jealous. They're chronically jealous. They're people that are jealous from day one. And for no reason. Maybe they brought something from the past. And what's really damaging about it and so negative and so toxic is that they bring to new relationships the same feelings of jealousy that they had with the previous relationship. And so if the new love partner don't give that person a reason to be jealous, then that relationship is going to be destroyed or is going to be really damaged. And not only it affects the person that feels jealous, because when we feel jealous, we are in fear and we feel that we are going to lose somebody, and we feel super insecure because that's exactly what jealousy is based on, is feeling of insecurity of the relationship that we have. And so when that goes out of hand, and you become so constantly jealous for no reason, then there is a fine line between being jealous and being controlling or being possessive. And if you are suffering from any of those things, most of the time you don't even know. If you really feel constantly threatened by somebody else that is not giving you real reasons, it is time to think it over and to reach out. Now, on the other hand, if you are the one that is entering a relationship with some jealous kind of guy or woman, or you are already in a relationship with a jealous person, you have to start thinking about how to speak about it and how to bring that to the table and put some boundaries, because that can damage really your mental health. It's really toxic. It becomes really toxic when you feel like suffocated sometimes because you can't even move around freely because you have somebody that is feeling or telling you things and making you feel guilty for something that you haven't done or you're not even dreaming of ever doing. So it is time to have a conversation in those cases and try to put boundaries and then decide whether you want to stay in that relationship or let it go. Sometimes jealousy is almost always about control, but there is a but about that. When both parties agree to have a committed relationship that is going to be sacred and there is not going to be a third party involved in that loving relationship, then of course you're going to have the right to feel jealous if that person is threatening you, or you really highly suspect that that person is cheating on you or is having an affair already with somebody else, or that somebody else is flirting with your husband or spouse, your wife, your love partner, and you are afraid that you're going to lose him or her. And so I'm not going to extend this a lot because otherwise I'm going to be talking about control and possessiveness, and I'm going to leave you for another day. So I hope that you enjoyed the video so far. And meanwhile, I hope that you go to sleep tonight feeling a little happier, and that tomorrow you feel much happier than today. And I thank you so much for watching.